History of the katana and custom katanas. The traditional Japanese weapon, considered as the katana, is a long blade on a slight curve. It is a native weapon to Japan. The common traditional metal used is called tomahawk. There are two types of tomahawk used. One is high carbon, while the other low carbon. The high carbon composition usually beholds a razor edge. The low carbon is not low quality, but differs in perks. It is shock absorbent and very tough. This would ascend the durability. Many people consider it the king of swords, others not so much. An alias for the katana is known as the samurai sword. The sword itself has a few key features, which makes it unique. The curved edge, which is forged and considered to give toughness, whereas most other swords use thickness or width as a support. The sword itself is also very unique, referring back to the curve as support. This design helps with the slashing motion assist. Another thing known as how thin the blade is considered to a longsword or a cavalier. It has more than one use, which is also a key feature. It is usually seen at Japanese fighting scenes. People buy katanas for a variety of reasons, whether they be for collection purposes or for use in martial arts training such as Aikido. Katanas do require some care work, though to ensure they don't rust. Sharpening and rust can be a big hassle to some, not so much to other individuals. As a katana owner myself, rust really put me off. I've tried methods of vinegar, alcohol or low grit sandpaper for the rust removal. Custom katanas. Due to the mass production of katanas, they aren't really considered a rare weapon, but the real insight is that these mass-produced blades aren't considered a true, traditional katana by their creators. Luckily there are still some makers of custom katanas that do provide quality katanas. From tang to hilt, everything can be customized. The process of creating a custom katana can either be very simple or difficult, depending on the method used in making it. The tang. The tang plays a huge role in keeping the sword itself strong, especially in the handle area. A full tang blade consists of a rod, welded or built into the blade. The rod's length depends on whether or not it is full tang or half tang. A full tang is the strongest method for keeping it stabilized. The blade slides into the wooden handle itself. A half tang only covers near half of the handle length, while a full tang contains almost the entire handle. The handle has a special rack, named the tsukaito. It has a snake belly-like crisscross pattern, which folds over itself leaving diamond shapes revealing the handle itself, making the blade. The blade of the katana is made of, as referred before, tomahawk. The prepping of the steel is either by folding steel or using a pre-done steel bar. The blade is then heated up to high temperatures for forging. The forging process consists of hammering the spine of the katana to create the native curve. It is then ready for heat treating. If you take a close look at a katana blade, you will spot a wavy line running down it. Before heat treatment, the blacksmith applies a clay substance down the blade in a wavy pattern. Once heat treated by being placed in a hot fire or oven at around 1500 Fahrenheit, the blade will turn red hot, where it is then immediately soaked in a bucket of oil. This will cause a flame to be produced, which somewhat instantly cools the blade. After this process, tempering is required. This is because of the brittle condition after heat treatment. This step is completed by placing the blade in an oven at a lower temperature of around 650 Fahrenheit. The blade is now hardened, improving durability drastically. The hilt is usually created with an engraving into a square or round piece of commonly used bronze or brass. The engravings are made by laser or etching. A hole is then drilled to provide space for the tang to run through. The katana blade is now complete, with the last remaining step being to slide on the hilt and then the handle. Secure the bottom with a piece of metal, also preferably brass or bronze, and put it on with a few washers and nuts. The katana is now ready to go.